Welcome to Uplifting Souls. My name is Abna Porsche. Today I want to speak to you about being careful when it comes to helping people that are going through God's process. It's not everybody that you can help. It's not everybody that you can save. It's not everybody that goes through certain things that is from the enemy. Some people need to go through certain things for God to uplift them. That's why you have to have the discernment spirit to know if this person is going through God's process or if it is an attack from the enemy. When we look into the story of Joseph, many people are very quick to judge that Joseph's brothers sold him. That is true, but it's not all of them that agreed. One of his brothers had the intention he would come back and save Joseph from that pit. But unfortunately, when he came, Joseph has been sold to the Ishmaelites. Imagine if his brother came to save Joseph. He would have interfered with the plans of God. But because God is all-knowing, that is why God did not allow that thing to happen. Though his brother might have been very heartbroken when he came and he realized that Joseph was not in that pit. I know sometimes you might have good intention to help someone. You might have good intention to uplift someone, to hold someone's hand through that storm, but it's not everybody that you can help when they are going through their process. There will be a time in every man's life that they need to go through a process. And in that process, you cannot save them. I know many of us too, when we hear the story of Abraham and Sarah, many of us are quick to judge that Sarah did not have the patience to wait upon the promises of God when God promised that they will have a child. But she went ahead and gave her maid to Abraham, and they had a son called Ishmael. I know many preachers, when they preach, they talk about it and make it look like it was a bad thing. No, it's not a bad thing. Because when Joseph was in that pit and his brothers were bargaining on his life, the people that God used to save the life of Joseph from that pit was the Ishmaelites. So sometimes when certain things happen in people's life, don't be quick to judge. Because the thing that you might think is a mistake is what God will use to uplift someone. It's the same way Samson. Why did Samson marry from the tribe of the Philistine? Even his parents said that are there no other women? That's Samson you can pick, that you have to pick someone from that tribe. One thing that his parents did not know was that it was in the plans of God. So sometimes the thing that you might think is wrong, the thing that you might not understand, that is God's plan. That's why you need to be careful when offering advice or help to people that are going through their process. God knew what he was doing. That is why he made Samson fall in love with that first lady before he met Delilah. Is that when you're going through your process, be careful with the people who offers you help. It's not every help or every advice that anybody gives you, you must accept. You must learn how to reject some help. Some help might make you feel comfortable. Some help might bring you temporal comfort, but it will eat into your destiny. Some people might give you a good advice. It's a good advice, but that is not God's advice. When somebody comes and offer you an advice based on what you're going through, you go back and you ask God, God, what are you saying? There is a time in everybody's life that that person goes through trials and temptation. Everybody will experience storms of life. If you want to be a great person, you will experience storms of life. And the only way you will come out with victory is by going through that process. Sometimes we might be surrounded by people that want the best for us. And they will always tell you that if anything happens, just come back. Don't be quick enough to run to them. They might offer you the best help. But if you go through that process, the reward that you will get is greater than just that the best. It wouldn't be just the best, but it would be an excellent reward. Many people, because they took certain offer from people, they were not able to experience the greatness. The mistake that a lot of people have made is by going ahead of God. God will never give his full blessings to anybody without not letting them go through a process. Going through God's process will not kill you. Going through God's process will not destroy you, but it will make you stronger and wiser. The process teaches you a lot. God is more concerned with what you will learn through the process, because what you will learn through the process will shape you, transform you, and make you become who you are. I want you to pray this prayer. The Father, give me the wisdom to know when someone is going through your process. Then after praying that prayer, I want you to pray the second prayer. Father, let me know when I am going through your process, that I do not accept any help that comes my way quickly, because anything that comes your way very easily and you accept very quick will go very quick. Always remember, uplifting souls, let us feed the soul.